Well, I got two new fishies. I got a red morn and a pineapple swordtail back there. Just little guys for the moment. This is my quarantine tank. I moved Booger out of here. Put him in my 40. He's not big enough to go with the other ones yet. These guys will be in his tank for a month or more before I decide where to put them. And I moved little Booger into here. He's getting bigger, but he's not quite big enough to go with the other guys yet. He's liking his new tank. He's exploring. All excited he is. See, he's not big enough to go with these guys yet. These guys are monsters. Yeah, I scared him. Yeah, don't you yappers? Yep. This guy's almost big enough to go in with Snow now. Oh, they're resting on the bottom. Hey Snow, what are you doing in there taking a break for? Huh? Yeah, Tuntine scraped herself on something in here a while ago. She's starting to grow the scales back, as you can see. Only happened about 5 days ago. Right, Tuntine? Hmm? Yeah? Yeah, I really need to get a 125 in here for these guys too. But with the quarantine stuff going on, I can't travel all the way up to Halifax to get a tank. It's like a 3.5 hour drive, pretty much. Right, Snowfitty? Huh? These guys here, I put a bunch of Java moss in with these guys, and I'm trying to get them to breed in this 10 gallon, but I don't know if I'm getting any success yet or not. They've been in here alone by themselves for a week. I got 9 of these little mountain minnows. These guys are doing alright. I got 5 tiger barbs in here and 2 parrotfishes. The 2 parrotfishes are getting along really well after the first 4 days. They got along ever since after that. Homer, right there, the bigger one. And then Flanders, his neighbor. His little guy. Yeah. And the plants on the bottom didn't work out that well. Most of them are... Well, they did work out in a sense, but they're all floating up here. They're healthy. They're just not in the substrate. Yeah. And what I got over here is just a bunch of platies and 1 molly there. There's the molly. And a bunch of platies running around in there with a bunch of Java moss. I'm looking for an angelfish to go in here eventually, if I can find one that I like. There's so many different varieties of angelfish, it's crazy. Ain't that right, Snowfitty? Huh? Yeah. Woodoko Fitty. Woodoko Fitty. You want 2 more Rockies? Huh? No. Okay. Well, that's it, folks. It's like to be the new kid on the block and no one wants to play. Little Booger chasing them guys around. Let him go. Aw, no one wants to play with the little Booger. I'll play with you, little Booger. Yeah. Hi. Poor little guy. You'll get used to your tank again. Yeah. He likes to play in the bubbles. I catch him once in a while going down the bubbles. He was doing that in that last tank he was in. I just saw him doing it earlier in here. He liked to ride the bubbles down from the top and just sit there in the current of the bubbles. Maybe I can get that on film. Hey, little bug bug. But back off here. He might go in there and mess around with him. I'm gonna zoom in so I stay away from him. Checking him out. He likes them bubbles. No, he's not gonna do it. Maybe I can try to catch him in the moment of it and cut it in. Matter, little bug bug, no one wants to play with you? Like a new kid in the playground. No one wants to touch you. Oh, there he goes in the bubbles. Nope. He's looking at him though. Sometimes you'll ride right in them. There he goes. Oh. It's close.